Hey guys, Tom here, the Iron Beast. We're getting straight into Lupin Part 2, Episode 3, which is, I think, Chapter 8. So, there's not a whole lot to say. At the end of the last episode, of course, Assane had returned his son to Claire. Claire had been sort of kidnapped or held sort of hostage by Pellegrini's men, the thugs. They were good enough to let her step outside of the apartment into the foyer area where the stairwells are to sort of meet Raoul, where she then had said to Assane, go, which is kind of cool. Interesting move by the thugs to let her out there in the first place, unless of course they already had people stationed in the stairwell sort of areas, maybe in the other apartments sort of at different levels in the building, because otherwise letting her out of the room, what's to stop her leaving, going somewhere else with Assane? So obviously that's not going to happen, and I think anyone that was going to secure an area would have people stationed at all of the main entry and exits to the building anyway, so I'm guessing that's what's happened. Hard to say. There are a few twists and turns, not just in the plot, but in the continuity of both the thugs, assassins, hired help, the police commissioner, and of course Assane himself, who again in the last episode showed us some pretty cool CQB in the elevator there, taking those guys out quite easily, and the guy in the hall as well. But then in other times seems to struggle handling more basic situations. So I know I fixate on it a little bit. My background is combat. Do love the show. It's really cool. It's moving fast. Looking forward to see how he gets out of this one and what happens with Claire and Raoul and how it's all leveraged by Pellegrini and his men. Let's get into it, see how it goes. Can't believe it, they actually did leave the place unsecure like that. These guys are fools, man.
You okay?
I'm fine. Papa got me. He was great.
Everything that happened is his fault. I don't want you to see him. You understand?
Wow. Kind of true, but still wow. They've been like best friends even after their separation. I can't believe she's...
This is the last time I'll put you in danger.
Can definitely see her point though. I mean, she's known him right since that violin issue.
She has no right to do this. I haven't spoken to him in a week.
Her son was kidnapped.
She ratted me out to Pellegrini. She went too far.
Fine, okay.
I don't really agree with him either.
She didn't actually go through with it.
So nice that I can count on you to back me up.
Okay, what's the new plan?
Don't worry. Pellegrini took it out of my son, so I'll do the same. We got work to do.
Wow, I can't believe he drags his best friend through everything.
Get him up. Listen carefully. Monday, 10 o'clock, Cafe Paul Place Divine. Be there, got it?
Okay.
If you tell your friends at the station, I'll know.
I bet you will.
The coffee stain on your shirt? Try cold water.
Yeah, that's a classic Jason Bourne move. I'm watching you. Nice.
Sure? Categorically. You win this one. Well done, sir. I'm taking bets. Come on, right here.
Yeah.
You sure?
Sure.
You lost this round, sir. How much?
950.
We didn't do too bad today, huh?
Assane? How are you? I was thinking of you the other day. Maybe we can meet here tomorrow?
Of course.
Sounds great. See you then.
He's a sucker for the girls. I can't believe they were all just left alone like that. Like, those trackers or whoever they were weren't very good, were they?
How are you gonna try and catch me this time?
May I take your coat for you?
No thanks, I'm not staying. This is going too far.
I don't know what you mean. But we're not our fathers. That was between them, but not us. Feel free to leave if you want to.
She's kind of a wild card, isn't she?
But if you stay, the food's really good.
Same for me, please.
Right, so she's always had a thing for him either way, and he's always been a sucker for her. This is interesting.
No, thank you.
How about wine?
That's not why I'm here. Let's get to the point if you don't mind. I've examined the financial situation of the Foundation's gala attendees. I think we can expect around 10 million euros in donations. As you requested, 15% will go to the Foundation, and the remaining 85%
Will go directly to my account.
It will be
Wow.
transferred by trust to an offshore account in the Caymans. My age is of no importance here, sir. I charge 10,000 euros an hour. That's the only number you should care about. My clients always get what they pay for.
I'm told you're the best.
Me too. Is Juliet Pellegrini involved in this?
No. No, she's not.
was here to meet a donor from Canada for the foundation.
Don't give me that money can't buy happiness line.
There's not a lot of adrenaline left.
You miss it?
Yes.
Is a table in your name?
No, it's under Valmont.
Who's that? Thank you for the dinner horse, Velma.
These two are trouble.
Of course.
This is good. Well, the profile like hers, you're not going to be able to get away for long or get very far. Interesting to see that they have this much closeness and trust between them, yet everything that they've been through would sort of indicate otherwise, maybe. Especially Juliet's angle, because she ratted him out to her dad. Like, it's caused half the big issue. Oh, there it is. Alright. He's her forbidden fruit.
If only we could stop time.
Yeah, too bad.
Have a good night, madame.
Have a good night, sir.
He's in a tough position as to being able to go all the way with anything.
How are you?
I'm good. You heard from Assane? You okay?
Yeah, don't worry.
You sure?
He's fine.
Well, this is Benjamin.
Hi.
Hello?
Goodbye, Ben. See you soon.
I'd like to give a present to Claire. I saw that bracelet you have right over there. I'll come get it later.
All right, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Maybe he's just a random guy.
No, you would send you some
I'm
suggestions.
so sorry. Could you please excuse me for a moment?
Of course, no problem.
Listen, I adored last night. But we're not 20 now. We just can't stop time. I have to go.
He gets easily distracted from his objectives, doesn't he? Or from the situation that he's in. What's he really doing there?
I have something for you.
Really?
I bought it from Benjamin's store.
I love it.
Wow, okay, here's some random guy. Kind of weird to throw him in the show.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Juliet.
Philip is building the system that will help gather donations.
Miss Pellegrini, a package came. I put it on your desk for you.
Well, we are all extremely devastated by what's happened, of course, and all of France was wounded today.
Okay, what's the angle? He's implicated her.
There's two gentlemen for you in the lobby, miss.
Okay.
Were you at the Orsay Museum yesterday?
Yes, I was.
A valuable painting was stolen from there. I believe that you received a package today.
I'm sorry, I assure you.
No one is accusing you.
I'm here if you need anything.
She doesn't have a good poker face, though.
You said we couldn't stop time. I think we can. That painting's proof.
The dinner, the ride on the scooter, now the painting. You made your choice.
The wrong one. Claire's the mother of my son, but
Stop it, Assane.
you have feelings you won't accept. You didn't rat me out this time.
We'll prove it then. And not by stealing a masterpiece of art. Claire, her life looks a little boring. She has a man. He's handsome, too. And you gave her a bracelet. She loves it. Except so do I. You can steal a bracelet from your ex.
Ah, she's the game player.
Did you sell it or not?
Yeah, I mean, the guy she was with bought it from me. You won't find another like it. So if Juliet wants it, sorry, man, you're gonna have to steal it from Claire.
I forbid you to see him. We're not like those people.
So that's interesting. So she really has always had a thing for him. And he's pretty much prepared to do anything for her. That's kind of... He's really pushing his luck.
Here. I like to start over with a clean slate. I'll bring the art back to the museum. The bracelet to Claire as well. We've never been together because we weren't allowed to be. Your dad, he's always been against us.
Stop this obsession with my dad.
I want us to live our own story. 25 years ago, he framed my dad for stealing that necklace.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Ask your mother. She knows. Go see her. She'll tell you the truth about your dad. Ganimard. Your mom can tell him everything. We missed our chance when we were young, but we can do what we want now.
It's interesting, but I think if you've had that much wealth, I think it would be almost impossible to give it up. So it's like in her life, everything has basically been a hobby. School qualifications, any project she does, because no matter what happens, Dad's got her back and she's got everything she could ever need. Probably forfeit half of your estate. I don't know if Juliet can do it.
Okay, what's the new plan?
Don't worry. Pellegrini took it out of my son, so I'll do the same. I'm after his daughter. We got work to do.
Yeah, I knew there was more to it.
Hello, I'd like to make a reservation for two. Table by the window, please. My name is Horace Velmont. Right. I'll tell her she's doing amazing work with the foundation. I want to make a donation. I'll offer to meet with her that evening.
And the rest has to come from her. Everything has to be planned. We're gonna pay the waiter. And pay the bill up front, of course. And compensate the delivery guy for the scooter. After that, nothing but magic.
He's good, but I kind of feel sorry for her because her naivety about what her dad does is genuine.
She needs to feel totally confident.
How are we going to manage to steal the painting?
We're not going to steal it. Look, a video about the fire. We just changed the banner.
All of France was wounded today.
Okay.
He's awesome.
I have guys playing along. We just need a fake painting.
Not a problem.
Don't worry. We're not the ones trapping Pellegrini. Daughter is.
Assane Diop told me to see you. You've been hiding things for too long, Mother.
Your father needed money. Found the perfect scapegoat.
But you didn't tell anyone.
Didn't want to cause any trouble, and you'd lose him.
Go and talk to the police. Go see this person. It's the right thing to do.
She knows her husband's reach though, so she's like always in fear. I guess even if they weren't able to bring him down, it's going to implode from the inside with Juliet knowing.
Just for a coffee.
Are you Ganimard?
Yes?
I'm here for my daughter. I want to tell the truth about her dad.
Could you tell me your name, please?
And Pellegrini.
Wow, this is awesome. I can't believe they're doing all of this in only a few episodes. And how's she going to be towards her dad now that she knows that there's some truth to what Assane was saying?
Congratulations.
I'm sorry, sir.
Mr. Pellegrini, police. You're under arrest under suspicion of fraud and obstruction of justice.
Just like that, she gave them everything. Oh, I feel sorry for her though. She's been played hard. It wasn't her fault she was naive. Alright dude, you need to get out of there before you get implicated. She stood up at the same place he was. Oh no, I feel sorry for her.
What are you doing? Pellegrini's been arrested. It's official.
I have to see Juliet. I can't do this.
Yeah, he's in love with her.
I won't be long.
That's cool. At least he's not just standing her up and leaving her there in the cold. At least he's going to say something to her.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, madam.
Awesome. Oh, this guy deserves everything he's going to get and more, man. Wow. So evil. Alright, so that was such a cool episode. That was really exciting, actually. The twists and turns sort of weren't all action-based. Definitely quite strategic. And it was interesting to see how he managed to play everything and sort of fool around with Juliet and manipulate her into doing those things. But at the same time, he didn't leave her cold. I thought he was just going to, only treat her as a scapegoat and as a chess piece to achieve his goal and then just leave her there. So it's really cool that he does have feelings for her, and obviously she had enough feelings for him over the years to actually initiate all of this, and she knew what it was going to lead to with her dad, which is huge. Because I mean, if he loses, the whole family could lose everything. The whole estate could be unraveled, going right back through everything from decades. So I mean, she could be out in the cold fully with just about nothing left. Trusts could be undone, you name it. So she's prepared to lay it all on the line for Assane. So hopefully, for those of you that have already seen the episodes, and I haven't yet obviously, and I haven't looked at any other spoilers as well, hopefully this means that she doesn't end up just being sort of left in the cold with him after a bit of mucking around. Hopefully there is some kind of implied future to it all. It's also pretty cool to see that Claire finally decided, she's off doing her own thing and 100%, and decided she couldn't trust Assane anymore for just about anything, or rely on him for anything either. It was good to see the son being a bit quieter in this episode while everything else unraveled. Really cool. I still can't believe that Pellegrini's been taken down. Be interesting to see how he gets around that with the different various people that he's got in his pocket over the years. So, to the people that I'd heard doing reviews saying that this season moved a bit slow, I think this is moving a lot faster than the first season. Could be wrong, it was a while since I saw the first season, but this is really awesome, really enjoying it. Thanks for tuning in with me, guys. I'll have the next couple of episodes out pretty quickly as soon as I get time, because I really am enjoying them. Until then, guys, take it easy.